Question of whether you can make money online. It's a question of what systems are you aware of that you can take advantage of to make money online.
We are not looking at individuals that are just doing the thing. We are just looking at a crop of people who are banded together, seeing themselves as a team that is making a transgenerational change.
Until you take that decision and say, like the biblical character called Esther, if I perish, I perish. There won't be any change.
Importantly, take action repeatedly. Because action is not enough. Taking repeated action is what creates results.
The key is what? Focus.
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
with a standing ovation, we want to welcome into this hall,
That's right.
Mr.
Yes.
Kwame M. Harvard. Put your hands together.
Yes.
Becoming a millionaire or billionaire is not a function of age. It's a function of your nationality. It's not a function of gender, and it's not even a function of your spirituality.
People are saving lives on the internet. People are changing their families' financial standings using the internet. If today we have money and my 72-year-old mother send and receive money, it should tell you what technology is.
If you want to influence and impact people and you want to be comfortable, you will never get to influence and impact anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
Glitz on the bit.
Business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss, stars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
Why is this thing looking like this? Hello? Okay, so let's start this way. Okay, so you can hear me on Zoom. Please give me 111 in the chat if you can hear me. Something that used to happen years ago has happened. This is not funny. I'm on a serious laggy video. I don't know why, but my video is lagging. All right, if you can hear me on Zoom, 111. If you can hear me on YouTube, please give me 111. I could not believe that a few minutes ago, when we were testing this, everything was perfect. I was like, oh my God, I miss my own studio. My camera is giving me an issue. This one is perfect, but see now, it's hanging. All right, I'm reporting live from Kenny's studio. This is his Nigeria studio. Let me start by appreciating everyone that reached out after the news of the flood that happened in Dubai. We thank God. I'm safe. I wasn't in Dubai when it happened, but it didn't get to my house. So both human being that belongs to me that are connected to me and our properties are safe. So we thank God for that. And yeah, I haven't been around for a couple of days now. I was not around when it happened, but then we are grateful, and I want to thank everybody who reached out. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so I'm going to be having, I think it's here, Kenny's photo behind me, and it's going to be part of the class tonight. Wow, this one that my video is giving me a bit of shaker. Let me see if there is something I can do to salvage it. If I take this off, let me take this off and bring it back. Please just bear with me a little bit. I want to see how we can get the best of experience. Unfortunately, I forgot my smart pen for my app, so I will not be able to write today as well. Can this color thing just change itself? All right. I don't know why this thing lags. I don't think it's internet, but it's not giving the right stuff. Anyway, let's get started. I think you will have to help me by just focusing on my voice. All right. Ah, you fix. Okay, so we'll manage it. Please forgive me for this. I don't know. I'll do something about this thing. If I'm not using camera or I'm using Logitech, you remember my old Logitech, the one that Kenny was using? That's what I'm using today. I didn't travel with my camera. That's the first time actually I'm doing this. All right. Let me get right into the session, and then we'll get into other things eventually. Maybe this thing might pick up eventually. So if it does, though, we thank God. If it doesn't, we are bigger than it. But I still haven't gotten access messages several times. Pius Ruby, we first need to be sure that it is my program you paid for and you didn't pay to a scammer. That's the first thing we need to confirm. Then number two, where are you sending a message to? Is it on my Instagram or where? So that somebody can attend to you. All right. Another person said you paid and you send. Hey, those of you that paid, there is this thing that happens when you pay for a course or a program with a payment processor. You do not wait for the payment pay to redirect you to the next step. So a lot of you, moment you see payment successful, you just close. All right, and that's what happened. You're not able to be taken to the next thing. So when you pay, you wait for everything to finish loading. That way, it takes you to where you're supposed to go. So I would say apologies for that experience, but please, for subsequent times, wait for a program online, try to wait for the payments to finish rolling when everything is no longer rolling. Because most of the time, there is a link you're supposed to be redirected to, and you take action based on that link. But if you do not wait, and you close your browser or whatever, the browser you're using to make payments at that time, you do not get access to what you paid for, and you have to start sending back and forth messages. All right. So please send me a message, send me an email actually, realsamharvard@gmail.com, realsamharvard, REAL samharvard@gmail.com. All right. Or just look for me on Instagram. I have 2 accounts on Instagram. Both of them are verified. One is Real Sam Harvard. The second one is Sam Harvard _. So you can send a DM on either of those accounts, and someone is going to respond to you. All right, with your payments, proof, and every other thing. Someone is going to respond to you, and you can get what you paid for, the value you paid for. All right. So that's about that. Let me check. Sanusi says it's his first time. Hi, Sanusi Ahmed, how are you? It's me that is Alaji Danjuma. I'm Siris Tobalo. All right. We'll solve my camera problem very soon. Maybe when I get back to Lagos, I will have Ifix come and help me fix it. So, but for now, please manage with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to continue from where we stopped last week. How many of you were here last week, by the way? We talked about Personal Branding 101. And it was a fantastic session for me personally, and I believe for everybody who attended. You gain one thing or another at the end of the day. So today, I'm going to take it a little bit further. And my goal at the end of today is to help everybody who is in attendance to be able to craft what we call their own mission statement. All right? Their own mission statement. But I want to do a little bit of recap, just a summary form of what we discussed last week during the family meeting. By the way, I want to welcome everybody who is joining us for the first time. From the beginning of this year, every Sunday, I think aside last week or so that we did not go live on YouTube, we've been going live on YouTube. I don't know how we're going to do with this or deal with this. Okay, there's something we used to do. Let me see if this will work. There's this mic delay feature here. Am I supposed to take it high or low? Okay. All right, so for those who are joining from, you're welcome. So last week we talked personal branding, and the foundation of what I discussed last week is tied around a keyword called perception management. We are what people think about us. All right? We are what people think about us. How people perceive you, that becomes who you are to them. So what we are talking about is it is possible for us to control what people think about us. It is very possible for us to affect either positively or negatively what comes to the mind of people whenever our name or our brand is mentioned. All right? And this is what we call branding, basically. What comes to mind when your name is mentioned. Now, I said I'm not using a conventional definition. I'm using a layman definition, something that everybody can understand easily. All right? When I mention Tiger Woods, almost everyone here will think about golf immediately. All right? When I mention the greatest of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo, if you don't believe me, it's your own cup of tea. A lot of you, your mind will go to football. Not so? So what would come to people's mind when your name is mentioned? Is it talkative? Is it that broke person that used to disturb everybody? All right, what exactly comes to their mind when your name is mentioned, when your brand appears? So this is a core important thing that we need to pay attention to as individuals, as entrepreneurs, as online business owners, for us to be able to move to our desired place in business, our desired place in income. You need to control what people think about you. You need to control how people perceive you, what comes to mind every time your name is mentioned. So that is a very important thing that you want to pay attention to. And then I say people follow people, they don't follow products. People follow people, they do not follow products. And I showed you a couple of examples of owners of big businesses, the number of people that are following them across social media versus the people who are following their businesses. The distance is huge. All right. And then number two, 2024 and beyond, people buy from you because they know you and they like you. All right. If your brand is great, you will be able to sell easily. And this forms the foundation of everything we do in our relationship business, which is affiliate marketing. If you know you and they like you and they trust you, you can sell anything to them. So what it means is, in order to be able to make money, the smart people are those who pay their attention around how can I get a lot of people to know, to like, and to trust me. Once I can get that done, I can sell anything to them at any time. I can be at the middle, helping them get the best value for their money, helping them get the best value for their thirsts they're trying to buy. I make sure that they get the best version that is available. All right? Why? Because I want to maintain their relationship. A relationship is important. Relationship is everything. When you understand the dynamics of relationship, you will be able to build a sustainable business eventually. Now, when I'm talking about relationship, I'm not talking about friendship. People always limit relationship to, is my friend, is not my friend, I have plenty friends, I don't want to have friends. Nobody's talking about friendship. Some of you are at your level today, you are stagnant because of the friends you have. Because of the friends you have. I'm not talking about friendship, I'm talking about relationship. All right? Friendship is a shallow level when it comes to relationship, because a lot of people do not even understand what the dynamics of friendship really means. Okay? People create friendship without value. Which of them? The main one. Otila. We are going to go. Yeah, it's not. 1 minute, guys. I'm coming.
Recording stopped.
Okay. Let's see what can be done. Okay. Huh? No, it won't. It will. Oh, problem solved. Because it's original Mac. Your own is fake. Kenny's MacBook is fake. So sorry for that break in transmission. Kenny needed to he's doing a seminar and his MacBook is about to die. So I forgot my MacBook at my hotel, and somehow did I say MacBook? My charger at my hotel, and my MacBook was dead. You people cannot hear me. Okay, you can hear me. So I was using his charger, and this charger has not even charged my computer to a good level. So if he unplugs it, it means our meeting is over. So, and his own meeting is about to die too. So eventually he has another charger that I said doesn't work. I plugged it now and it's working on my own device. So I said this own MacBook is fake. My own is the original. All right. Let's get back to class. Sorry for that. Let's get back to class. How do they continue this recording thing? Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay, I found it.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so I was talking about friendship as the lowest level of relationship because people define friendship based on someone I have known for a time, someone that we spend time together, or someone that I like to hang out with as a friend. All right? But a friend is somebody that a friend is somebody that you have a mutual benefit contract with. Someone you have a mutual benefit contract with. Someone that adds to you and you also add to. All right? That is what a friend is supposed to be. Now, friendship is exclusive and is actually limited, the number of people that you can be a friend to. But when we're talking about relationship management business, there is no limit to the number of people that you want to connect with based on relationship because you need as many people as possible to buy from you. If you don't agree with me, let me quickly prove something to you. Please, how many of you are on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, please type for me the word Instagram. If you have an Instagram account, please type Instagram. Okay, good. For those of you who just type Instagram, please type the number of followers you have on Instagram. The number of followers you have on Instagram. $393, 104, 372,000, 1,000, 105, 100, 200, 153, 15, wow, 184, 530, 673, 15,000. Wow. 38, 11, 500 plus 97. Fantastic. Fantastic. 501, 86. One code says 1. Wow. 587. Fantastic. Third question. How many people are you following? Give me the numbers now. How many people are you following? Check if you do not remember. I'm checking on my own right here. I'm having 1,100 that I'm following, and I have 37,300 that is following me. All right. How many are you following? Okay, I'm seeing 600, 36, 20, 332, 600 plus 4, 600, 7, 4, 478, 472, 100. 191, 100, 536, 20. All right. Good. Now, out of all of these numbers that you have, how many percent do you think you know personally? You have met them. You have been to their houses. They have been to your houses. You know what they do. You know at least 5 things about them. How many of those numbers do you think you know? If I ask you right now to give me their full name, how many of those numbers can you confidently give me their full names? Some people said none. All right, very, very few, very, very few, probably less than 1%, sometimes maybe 1%. Research has shown that an average person can only remember about 100, not average, the best of us can remember only 150 people. That's the best of us can remember only 150 people. All right, faces, names, and all of that, the brightest. Some of us cannot even remember up to that. So, means you cannot build business on the definition of friendship that we have. All right, if you want to build business which requires multiple people, it cannot be based on the people you call friends from your own definition of friendship. Okay, so even your social media friends are not your friends from your definition of friendship. That is why I said to you at the beginning that in 2024, not make friends, make customers. How many of you remember? Don't make friends, make customers. So how many of you think it's going to be awkward if you have 2,000 customers? 5,000 customers. Would you not like it? But you cannot cope with you cannot cope with 150 friends. You cannot cope with 150 friends. You cannot cope with 150 friends. Sorry, I need to send something somewhere. I find it grossly difficult to multitask. I think that's a trait of ladies. Ladies are blessed with that ability. So, well, guys, sometimes it's difficult for us to do two things at the same time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can't cope with 150 friends, but you need unlimited number of customers. So when we're talking about building relationship, we're not talking about your idea of relationship. We're talking about people who know you, like you, and will trust you and can buy through you or from you or because of you. So we're talking about the power of influence, that because Prince is involved, I am going to buy this product. Or I would rather buy from Prince than from someone else. Or this product must be good because Prince is involved with it. So that's the level we want to get to. The level where we have this connection with unlimited number of people, that they will always be able to, because of us, make crucial decisions about the things that they are paying for. Okay, so that is where we are going. And in order to be able to do that, we need to understand two concepts: the concept of perception and its management. The concept of perception and its management. So how do people see us and how do we manage how they see us? But I'm still doing summary of last week. But please remember that you can't control how people see you. I mean, you can't. Everybody cannot see you the same way. People are going to see you differently. The same you. People are going to see you differently. What you want to do is to control what majority think about you. You can't control how everyone think about you, but you can control how majority think about you. You just have to be the louder voice about yourself. And I asked everybody that was here last week to tell me about themselves. Who are you? And people said all kinds of things. I do this is what I do, this is who I am, and all of that. And then I asked you a follow-up question last week. How many people know this about you? And some of you gave me interesting answers. 1,000 people know this about me. 500,000 people know this about me. 10 people know this about me, etc., and all of that. Then I asked the next question. Multiply the number of people you claim know these things about you By $1 and by $10, that is the minimum amount you should be making every month from people who know these things about you. Unfortunately, there was nobody in class earning up to that amount from this set of people that you claim knows you. So I said something is definitely wrong with your personal branding. And that is where we now went into other things where I asked you a couple of questions to be able to define what your sense about life is, what is the core message that you have to deliver to the world. All right? So that is the concept. So today we're going to take it a step further and get into our mission statement. Unfortunately, I cannot write, and I really would have loved to write, but I'm going to test to see how I can still convey the message without necessarily still writing. Are you getting value, ladies and gentlemen? Give me the word value in the comment section. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Fantastic, fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This Kenny that is behind me is not smiling. I don't know. It's just looking. Nene, how are you doing?